Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are just starting your iOS journey with SwiftUI, this video is super important because today we are going to unlock structure of SwiftUI app. So what's happening behind the scene when you tap that run button? We will cover today how the app is structured, how to set up your initial screen, adding splash screen, working with info.plist. So now let's start it. So app file structure. So in SwiftUI, everything starts from app. So app file usually name like for example, my application name should be my taste. So in that case, my taste, and then after suffix should be app. So for example, here application name should be SwiftUI app. So in that case, SwiftUI app, and then again suffix should be app. So it looks like this. So this basically this file is replaces the old app delegate or scene delegate used in UIKit file. And here main attribute marks the app entry point, and the windows group is your main window or scene. It is set your first initial screen. Okay. So apart from this this app file should be used, like for example, injecting environment object, setting up your global app behavior, bridging the UI kit and Swift UI combination. For example, you need to communicate with app delegates. So in that case, you need to create UI application delegate attribute here, and you can communicate with that. So this type of stuff you need to do using this app file. So that is related to app file structure. Now changing the initial screen. Let's say you created a new SwiftUI file, okay, that is called home view, and you want that as an first screen, that is initial screen. So all you need to do to change this line. For example, I am creating new file. Let's say home view. Okay, this is my, I am changing this home view. Now I need to change this to continue. Let's run our application and see. Now running our application inside the iPhone simulator. See, home view, simple. Now home view is the first screen users see when the app is launched. For example, I am tapping, see. So that is related to uh, Windows group screen changes. Now adding a splash screen. For example, when user tap on app screen, okay, so at that time that first screen should be visible. Okay, so how we can change that UI? Okay, so there are two ways to do. Okay, first is from default first is from launch screen setting from app setting. Okay, another is you can replace from here. For example, you have created one initial launch screen. Okay, then after you can set your home screen and that, but recommended by Apple, that is from app setting only. So we can go with that one. So I am creating launch screen from new file app template. So here we have launch screen. Okay, so by default name should be launch screen, so I am save with that name only here. So we can add one image, for example here inside asset. For example, I am adding this asset. Okay, individual screen, single scale, adding image asset. I am setting width and height for 200 pixel, and it should be horizontally and vertically in center. Okay, now our launch screen should be a design. Okay, now we can set this launch screen. So here from we can first select this app. Okay, inside you can select this general tab. So by default it should be selected. Here we have setting like launch screen file. Okay, here we need to select that file name. Okay, I am copying this file name. And then after we need to set as an launch screen. Okay, so here inside info, so in info.plist, from here we need to set that file name. So I am tapping here plus button. Here we have option, see, launch screen interface file base name. Okay, so that file we can set here. Okay, I am setting this file name here. Okay, now pressing command plus R, so it should be running our application. Building successfully. See, our launch screen should be visible first, then after it will move to home screen. See, if I rerun our application, see, so that is related to launch screen. Now info.plist. Okay, so info.plist is configuration file that contains important information about your application. For example, application, see this application name like SwiftUI App, supported device orientation, permission. For example, if your application should be used like camera location, so in that case you need to define that permission message. Launch screen settings, that already we have done. So if you need to update your application name, for example SwiftUI app to like test app, so that type of things you can do using info.plist. So I am changing my application name, for example bundle display name, test app. Okay, now running our application. See, now our application name should be test app. Okay, so that is related to info.plist. And that's wrapped for today's video. You now know how SwiftUI app structure looks, how to set first screen, add splash screen, tweak setting using info.plist. If this help you, give it thumbs up and subscribe for more hands-on SwiftUI tutorial, and drop a comment if you get stuck anywhere. I reply to everyone. See you in the next video. Thank you.